crazy, rich Asians.
Hello everybody, welcome to Blaze Reviews. We're bringing all the latest movie reviews from a higher perspective. I'm Kay.
And I'm A.Rick.
And today we took a hit of the latest movie that some people are calling the Black Panther for Asian people. That movie being Crazy Rich Asians. It's directed by Jeong Chu, who directed such hits as G.I. Joe,
Retaliation, Step Up to the Streets, Step Up 3D.
Oh, Now You See Me Too.
Yeah, Now You See Me Too.
So pretty much every terrible sequel you could think of, this guy probably directed it.
2 Justin Bieber concert movies.
But hey, this is a fresh start with a new property. It's based off a book called Crazy Rich Asians, so maybe he stepped his game up a little bit. This film follows Rachel Chu, played by Constance, who's been dating a guy named Nick Yeoh, played by Henry Golding, who hasn't really told her everything about his life. So once she goes back home to meet his family, she finds out that she's been dating...
Finds out that they are crazy, rich Asians. Yeah.
The richest Asians in the entire country, basically.
Yeah, they're very rich. They literally keep referring to them as royalty. Like it's just like financial royalty.
Like in the movie, they basically developed the entire Singapore. So.
Yeah. Real estate. Started the ground floor, everyone. Just saying.
So, as you can imagine, somebody who not experienced that kind of lifestyle gets a culture shock, and you kind of experience that throughout the movie. So, what was you going into the movie thinking about?
Well, the trailer was really funny.
Yeah.
So I was expecting like a good comedy film, good comedy out of it, good romantic storyline.
Yeah, it's a romantic comedy, and
I went in with pretty high expectations.
Yeah, and typically romantic comedies aren't our cup of tea, but yeah, I thought this could be a very interesting movie, and it's going to be a very cultural movie for people, because not a lot of times you see a lot of...
Well, Asians aren't represented a lot in
you can tell because
our film industry.
If you've seen Ghost in the Shell, they said fuck Asians, obviously.
Man.
The cast Scarlett Johansson.
That movie was... and it didn't help that the movie was garbage.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. But no, this movie... now it's funny, I had a Chinese woman next to me who was just giving me the real-time playback of how authentic this movie was.
Yeah.
And there was just times where she was like, when the dumpling scene, she was like, oh, those dumplings are so big. Like, I was like, come on. But well, how did you go into it?
I mean, I thought this could be a fun movie, and really I want to see how the Asian culture was represented in the movie and stuff like that, and see if they actually captured it right.
Right.
And I really was excited to see a movie featuring an all Asian cast, because, like we said, they aren't represented a lot in movies.
Right.
Typically, whenever you see an anime get made into a movie, you see a white person get cast as it and stuff.
Right.
So this movie was going to really open a lot of people's eyes to the Asian people.
Yeah. Now I looked them up a lot. They're not all from just like one city. Everyone. Like they're from different places.
Yeah, different
Malaysia, Singapore, Chinese Americans, British Chinese people. Yeah, like just all these different types of Asian people together. Yeah.
So let's get into some highs about the movie. What did you really like about the movie?
Well, I really liked the acting. I thought the acting was just really solid in this whole thing.
There wasn't really a bad performance, I don't think, from anybody in the movie.
There were no bad performances. There was, I thought, of course, the leads were really good.
Yeah,
I thought they had great chemistry. Man, they were phenomenal, actually. Constance Wu and Henry Golding as Rachel Chu and Nick Yeoh.
Yeah, they played that couple really well.
Yeah, I mean,
they had great chemistry together.
Yeah.
And I also liked Henry's character. Not like character, but the way he portrayed him. He really carried himself well.
Right, yeah.
He was very charismatic.
Yeah, you could tell he was balancing, like I love her, but like, you know, my family. Yeah, so there's a lot going on with him. I also liked 2 of the supporting characters that really stood out was Michelle Yeoh's character and Gemma Chan's character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I thought, like, I used to watch all the Michelle Yeoh movies from when she was still in China and making all the Police Story and Super Cop and all those movies. And I thought her dramatic acting here was really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she's been in some more dramatic roles with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and also the sequel, Sword of Destiny. But this was like, she was playing more of a villain, I guess, in this one.
With the evil mother or whatever.
Right. And then Gemma Chan, I was just really blown away because I've only seen her in Humans, where she plays just a really emotionless robot.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, she was Quintessa in the motion capture for Quintessa in the Transformers 5. Yeah.
Movie we'll never see.
And then that's really all I've seen her in. But to see her in this, I was like, wow, like
she really got to show her acting chops.
She's really good. Yeah, she can really act. So those are just some surprises, some pleasant surprises. What about you?
Yeah, like I also like the fact that they really captured the Asian culture in a lot of ways and stuff. Where it's like you said, with the dumplings and the food and stuff. Like the lady next to you really liked that kind of stuff. Yeah. She was very into it and stuff. And I think a lot of Asian people will find each little tidbits of stuff where it's like, yeah, I remember that growing up and kind of like that.
And a lot of people in the theater, they were laughing at a lot of the stuff. And there was a lot of like charming humor to the whole thing. Yeah.
Never really came across as cheesy or for the most part.
No. I thought, you know, for movies that people feel like can be disrespectful to cultures, I thought this was just a great
it really honored the culture and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was a great showing. It showed there's really 3 generations in it. The grandmother, the mother's generation, and then, you know, the kids, you know, Rachel and Nick's whole friends and family and all that. Yeah.
You see how each one of those different rich families live their lives.
Right. And I thought they captured the kind of hierarchy of wealth.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they captured that well, and I could tell that was a goal of theirs, and I feel like they succeeded in their goal of capturing that. Or what did you think about the interaction between the classes?
I thought it was well done. I really liked what's that?
Which one? Eddie? The cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie Chang and Alistair Chang. I think they're brothers. And Alistair was like the movie producer guy.
Yeah.
And Eddie was the
brother. I guess he was the cousin.
He's one of their cousins. Yeah. They're all cousins, but like
he was the one who was more, I guess, concerned about his public image and stuff.
Oh yeah, they were all concerned about the public image. Yeah, and that's kind of what it was going to. Like, you're so worried about the image of, oh, that's not the right family or that's the wrong family, that like you don't even take time to realize what you're into.
Yeah, and that was pretty much the whole story of the movie.
That's the conflict. Yeah, it's like your image and your family's like your family's legacy versus like what you individually want.
And I think that was done well because like in Asian culture, that's really important to them, especially somebody coming from that much wealth.
And on top of that, like, talk about the Asian representation. Well, this really talked about how, you know, the British educated Asians who, you know, have a business in Asia see Asian Americans. Yeah, you know, I thought that was pretty cool because I understand that. Yeah, yeah, they see them as Americans, not necessarily as Chinese.
Because she kept telling us, she's like, yeah, you're Asian, but you're not our Asian. Yeah. You're American Asian. There's a huge difference.
She pulled out that B word, the banana. Yeah, and for those who don't know, just go to Urban Dictionary and scroll through all the penis-related definitions, and you'll find what banana means. But any more highs?
I mean, other than culture stuff. I mean, the costumes. I mean, not the costume design, but the wardrobe design was well done too.
Oh yeah, the wardrobe was awesome because fashion was also a huge part of their like culture as wealthy people, and so they had to have the finest. They were calling all the name brands and stuff.
Cause like when I watched Black Panther, I really liked their costume design, so I'm gonna give it a high for their costume design as well. They really did a nice job of capturing the culture and all their costumes and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that like the sets were really good. Yeah, because I was telling Kay this, like, with a movie like this, you call it Crazy Rich Asians. Okay. I'm going in, show me some crazy rich Asians.
And they showed how crazy
I was just like, whoa, these cats are filthy rich.
Yeah, I felt disrespected. Damn.
Filthy rich.
Just throwing this money in my face like that.
This is filthy rich right here. It's just like, you just have so much money. Like, there's nothing... There's nothing that you can't have or can't do.
Because the whole reason Rachel and Nick go over back to Singapore is because they're going for a wedding, and then the bachelor party was just off.
Oh my goodness!
They just blew the entire load out of the party.
Like, can we tell them where it was?
Yeah, it not a big part of the story.
They have the bachelor party on a shipping barge.
Not just like a regular shipping barge. They camped that shit out.
One of the, I don't know how many of y'all watch National Geographic or Science Channel or whatever. I'm into that stuff. They have the super tankers, right? That can just like, they're too wide for the Panama Canal. They're too wide for everything. They're these super tankers, and they can put like hundreds of shipping containers on
Yeah.
them. Well, they had like a party going on, like
In between
they carved out basically a huge chunk of shipping containers, and there was like the whole bachelor party with big flat screens and stuff going on.
Just so they could do whatever they want because they were in international waters.
They were in international waters. Yeah, it was just that was epic. I told them, you better throw me a bachelor party like that. Yeah.
I'm like, dang, that's what it's like to have money. I gotta get there one day.
Crap load of money. Yeah.
But is there any other highlights you got from this movie? Or?
Well, I think the struggle for Constance Wu's character for Rachel Chu, that was done very, very well.
Yeah.
I mean, they never went too far away from like, she's really got an uphill battle trying to impress these really, really wealthy people. Mm-hmm. It's as hard as it sounds. Yeah. Like I thought things like that, they're so common sense. Like it's as hard as it sounds. She's like a commoner to them,
and you felt her struggle and trying to fit in with that.
And it's and she was told repeatedly she's not gonna fit in, and all that. Yeah, so it's like
I like her character's arc of working through all that stuff.
Right, she had a great arc, and everyone around her like was great and their support or whatever whatever their role was. I thought was good. But yeah, I think that's all the highs I had.
Yeah, I mean, do you really get any downers from this movie? Or?
I had a couple. Or like one kind of little thing was her best friend, played by Awkwafina. Yeah, her best friend.
That's her real name, Awkwafina. We're not just making shit up.
Go Fakely. Yeah, that's her stage name.
That's what she goes by.
She's a rapper, TV personality, actress, and like her character was solid. Yeah. But when it got to like focus on her character's family,
I thought they kind of took it out.
Yeah, it got a little. That scene dragged on.
Her family includes Kim Jong and stuff. So.
Yeah. Kim Jong played her dad. Played Awkwafina's character's dad. Yeah. And that scene just with introducing the family lasted a little too long. Yeah. I think that kind of
they were a little bit too over the top. Yeah. Especially they had this one.
Well, they had Jong. They dialed Kim Jong to his normal 11. Yeah. Yeah.
And then her brother was just like, he's going to be a serial rapist, I think. His thing was that he took pictures of Constance's character every time he saw her.
Yeah. Like right in front of her. It's like, click. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a little creepy, but okay.
That's a warning sign right there.
And also, I think Awkwafina's character, when she was first introduced, she was a little bit over the top. But I think they did a good job of like evening her out.
They definitely did. Because, it started to focus more on Rachel's struggle with everything.
And she's toning her comedic stuff down a little bit.
Right.
More supportive character.
Right. It was a supporting role and not like a buddy role or anything. Yeah.
And also, I think some of the story with the cousins and stuff, I thought it didn't really work.
No, I agree with you. Because this film was right at 2 hours long.
I don't think a rom-com should ever be around 2 hours long.
There were a lot of storylines. Gemma Chan's character, I thought their storyline was okay as a B line. Like you said, with the other cousins and stuff, they could have cut some of that. They could have cut some of that stuff out and showed them. I think we saw in other scenes how they were and what their characters were about, and you didn't have to really show us their backstory like that because they're kind of doing the narration of that's his backstory and who's that cousin, this is backstory and who's that so it's like we didn't really need all of those characters' backstories. Yeah. But on the flip side, I can see how this is probably one of the better translations of a book to film that have probably come out.
I didn't even know this was a book of it at first.
Well, I happened to work in a bookstore a few months ago, and I saw this on the table. And I was like, oh, wow, I just saw the trailer for this. Oh, okay, based on a book. Got it. Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, it's a three-part book? Or
it's a three-part series, I believe, by Kevin Kwan.
I think that's why they kind of introduced the cousins and all the other characters. Because they want to set it up for the future sequels. Yeah, possibly. That this movie probably going to get, because I think this movie's going to do very well.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, from here, you're getting positive word of mouth from us. I mean, I like this film. I would rate it I actually would rate it a high worth a hit.
So almost just barely missing that higher than motherfucker?
Yeah, missing it just because it was a pretty long rom-com and I hate how I understand the business of trying to perpetuate the film industry, but do you have to set up all genres of films to make another film? Like, I feel like rom-coms, that's a bit much, but it is a film series, but I give it a high worth a hit.
Yeah, I'll give it up there too with the worth a hit. Like, it was a very, I hate rom-coms, and I've never, throughout this movie I was just like, damn, I'm tired of this movie, but it was good cultural thing too, because I learned a lot about Asian culture and stuff. Like if you're going into this movie not knowing about Asian culture, you'll probably learn a little bit about it. And if you know about Asian culture, this might be
you'll be able to appreciate some of the jokes and stuff that go on in the movie.
There were some jokes I think that some people in the theater didn't get because they're not familiar with that culture and stuff. So if you are familiar with it, this might be higher than a motherfucker movie for you.
Yeah,
so.
probably.
But for me, it's a worth the hit. You is worth the hit.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's our opinion. What we really want to know is, what did you guys think about Crazy Rich Asians? Were you excited to go see this movie? If you're an Asian person, does this movie mean a lot to you? Let us know by hitting that comment section below. And if you like what we do here, hit that like button and share this video. It really helps us out. I'm Kay.
And I'm A.Rick.
And hey, always remember, blaze it.